had Arch seeing ghosts out there. Arch Manning, who was the favorite coming into the year, around 8-1, 7-1 in some shops, down to 16-1 to win the Heisman. So buy or sell. But let's be honest, man. I ripped Matt Patricia a lot this summer because it didn't work out for him in the National Football League as a head coach, but he could coach a defense, especially at the collegiate level. He had Arch seeing ghosts out there. Although, man, Arch had some missed throws. The first throw of the game, that might be the worst throw that you see this season from a Power 4 quarterback. Didn't set his feet. Final throw of the game, that little sidearm action when you got a crossing route, a guy wide open, it didn't make any sense, man. That was not good. He finishes, Arch does, 17 of 30 passing, 170 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's give him credit for the touchdown pass. That was an absolute dime. Also had a really nice throw on that final drive when they're trying to rally down 14-7, but then nothing comes from it. Also throws a pick. The interception was bad. That's when Matt Patricia started to mix up the coverages a little bit. And, here's what everybody was talking about on Monday morning, and it's gross. An off-target rate of 37%, according to ESPN. That was the most inaccurate single-game performance by a Texas quarterback the last 10 years. You'd have to go back before my son was born to find a worse quarterback performance from a Texas quarterback. And all the hype was on Arch. That game, we're watching that game on Fox, and the whole 5-minute intro video is Arch. You didn't even see Julian Sayin or Jeremiah Smith, the best wide receiver in the country. I'm not out on Texas, but I'm not running right now to bet them at 7-1 to win the Natty. I'm definitely not touching Arch at 16-1 only to win the Heisman. Also, I'll sell Cade Klubnik right now at 16-1 to win the Heisman. It was not great. And weirdly, Clemson, the last couple of years, the reason I haven't been high on them has been the wide receiver room. They just haven't had a wide receiver like a T. Higgins or a Sammy Watkins. But they've had strong running backs like Will Shipley. Even Phil Maffa was solid. Last weekend, the reason they lost that game, they could not run the ball. 31 yards on 20 carries. And if you take away LSU's 2 sacks, it would be 53 yards on 18 carries, which actually looks a little bit better. But they completely shut down Clemson's run game, which made Clemson one-dimensional. And Cade Klubnik struggled. Saw a heavy rush, and he was 19 of 38 passing, 230 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 pick. Now, he's going to pad his stats today. I'd probably look at a Clemson team total. We'll get to the bets here in a minute. But I'll pass on him to win the Heisman, and right now I'll pass on Clemson at 15-1.